Find America's top theatrical talents on the cross streets of Broadway and Main.
I don't care if I'm ever rich or famous. I just wanna be a star.
For decades, the Gateway School for the Performing Arts has been helping talented youth reach for the stars.
Bang! Bang! Thread right a carbine action BB gun.
And just like a series of bad theater reviews, the pandemic threatened to bring down the curtain on their dreams.
When school closed, I don't know how many months it was. It just felt like 5 years.
For the first few weeks, it was like fun. It was like, I'm at home, I can do whatever I want. But then I was like missing school and like missing Gateway.
It was just boring for like 4 months.
Everything's different.
Yes, everything is different, but what has never changed is that resilient entertainer's attitude.
Well, the show must go on. We're constantly evolving in theater.
And once New York State allowed summer camps to open, the school realized something had to change.
Gateway isn't a camp. We're a school within a theater. Technically, we were a gray area. Well, the state decided to help us and address that gray area and say, yes, you can do this. There's 5-6 acres here of space. The only reason we could open up is because we were able to offer classes outside.
Good morning, Baltimore. And someday when I take to the floor, the world's gonna wake up and see Baltimore and me.
We had to affirm that we would have social distancing. We would wear face masks when we couldn't be social distant enough. We would be outside unless weather prevented it.
On my hero and possible father.
We always have our masks on when we're singing, except when we go behind the shield. So we just take that off, our masks off, and sing. And then when we're done, we just spray it down.
I was a little nervous at first too coming back, but like once I got here and like saw that all of like everything was safe and we were all like good, like I really felt good about it.
Prepare ye the way of the Lord.
For many of these students, being back on stage is like a family reunion. But for Kayla, the quarantine compounded her isolation.
Kayla happened to have just moved from Florida, and she has a real passion for arts, including musical theater and acting. So I just thought perhaps this would be a good fit for her to kind of get to meet somebody from New York.
Florida had just become the national epicenter of the pandemic, setting infection rate and death rate records. So Jean was extra careful not to put her niece in harm's way again.
So when I looked on the website and I saw all of the steps that were being taken here, I felt very comfortable with what they were doing.
You always have that one thing that makes you happy, and this is one of those things that just makes me really happy to do and set myself free, and it's really great. When you're a creative person and you just have that sort of artisticness or passion, it's really good to get to talk about that or hang out with people like you.
You could see that she feels like she fits in here.
Fitting in and feeling accepted was just as important to the students as the performing art classes.
My name's David Lafleur, and I'm going to be singing Electricity from Billy Elliot. It's like that there's a music playing in your ear.
It's awesome to be able to share creative thinking, because all my other friends, they aren't into this. They're into like sports and stuff. So when I do acting, I can't really they don't really care.
I want the world. Do you? I want the whole world. Yeah.
To be creative to me just means to be myself, have fun, and I just try to work really hard.
Only I could, but I got a really bad case of being good.
She didn't do the July classes because I wanted to give them an opportunity to sort of get a handle on what they were doing here, and then I heard that it went so well. And just the dedication that everybody, the students and the teachers have here to keep it going was something that I know Sienna wanted to be a part of.
keeping it going is just what the students did. The Gateway School is funded by donations. Unfortunately, as Americans struggled with the greatest economic crisis since the Great Depression, the donations stopped and the school was about to go dark.
Gateway is where it all started.
That's when these young stars aligned and stepped into the spotlight.
Gateway is life-changing.
Gateway is my everything.
Gateway is memories.
Fundraising during COVID has been challenging. The students filmed a video that was unbelievable about what Gateway meant to them, and raised a lot of money in a time where there isn't.
Between the GoFundMe page, selling masks, and selling t-shirts, the students raised a few $1,000s. More than enough for the community to realize that to these young actors, Gateway is not just a performing arts school. In more ways than one, it's a safe place to be themselves.
Performing, it's just taught me like you have to be you and you have to do your best, and if anyone's gonna say anything about it, then like there's nothing you can do about it and you just have to be yourself like unapologetically.